everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Riti and I am back with another lecture of the DBMS series. So in this particular video, we would be knowing about some extended ER features. So these extended ER features comes into picture now because what happens is sometimes when we are drawing the ER model or when we are drawing the entities, there might be a possibility that the structure becomes so complex. There is no code reusability. There is some data inconsistency which is also occurred. So to get rid of all these, to lesser the complexity, to increase the data consistency and much more things, we come with the extended ER features. So let's see about this. So again, the question is, why do we need? We design ER model for relationship between entities. Now in the real world, the data may exhibit some hierarchical relationships, and the ER, that is extended entity relationship model, provides the mechanism to represent these relationships accurately, which helps in code reusability, ensuring data integrity and consistency, and lowering the complexity. So in the real world, consider that there is a person. Now person may have some attributes such as name, age. Now this person may be acting different roles at different platforms or different areas. So this person may be a student. So student may have details such as student ID, student Aadhaar card or something like that, or student subject. Now this person may also be, when he or she is like doing some online shopping or doing some taking some orders or giving some orders, may also be acting as a customer for any of the website. So when the person is customer, it may have customer ID, customer order detail and much more thing. So what is happening now? There is one entity person which is now being overburdened with all the attributes such as name, age. Now there is student Aadhaar, student subject, student ID, customer order ID. So what happens in this case now? We just split it into different subgroups such as customer and student. And now the attribute which is common among both, that is name. So name stays with the person. Just a second. Name stays with the person. Some attributes such as age, which is also common for person, customer and student. So it remains the same. But when we are coming to customer, there are some distinctive attributes which only customer have, student doesn't have. So such as customer ID. So customer ID stays with the customer, and for student subject. So in this way, what is happening now? We are subgrouping the entities into different entities. So these kind of things like hierarchical relationship which is being established. So you might have seen in inheritance that there is a superclass and there is some subclass. So in inheritance, what happens is the subclass or the child class inherit all the properties present in the superclass. In the same way, the person is having name and age, which is now inherited with customer and student. But now student and customer also have their distinctive attributes such as student ID and customer ID. So basically in this extended ER features, we would be seeing three features. First one is specialization. Second one is aggregation, and third one is generalization. Let me just give you an overview about all these three. Then we would be separately looking about all these three in details in next set of videos. So in specialization, what happens, as I told, that person may have some overburdened attributes because person may be acting as a customer, person may be acting as an employee, person may be acting as a student. So person entity all alone may be having many attributes. So what we do is we subgroup person entity into different entity, such as person may be subgrouped into customer, employee, student, so that the attributes are not overburdened to the person, and also customer, employee, student may have their distinctive attributes. So that is called as specialization. In this we do a top-down approach, and it follows the concept of inheritance. Now coming to the second one, that is aggregation. Now, aggregation from the word, it means aggregating something. So what happens in aggregation is na कि sometimes there are some relationship which is ternary relationship. So more than 3 entities are involved, or n relationships in which more than 3 to 4 or 5 many entities are involved. So when there are involvement of more than 2 entities, or there are involvement of more than degree 2, then what happens na ki the structure becomes very complex. So when the structure becomes very complex, what we do is we aggregate the higher level entities, and then we establish a relationship between two entities. So in aggregation, what we do is we do abstraction of the higher level entity into one entity, and then we establish the relationship. Again, if you're not understanding, no worries, we would be looking in depth about all these in the next set of videos. Now in the generalization, what happens? So in generalization, consider that there are two entities. First is the saving account, second one is the current account. Now this saving account and current account may have some attributes which is common among saving account and current account. So why not to make a generalized attribute, that is account, which would be having account number and account name, which is present in the saving accounts as well and current account as well. So basically in specialization, we are just identifying the subgroup entities. In generalization, using that subgroup entities, we are guessing the generalized attribute, generalized entity. So this is all about specialization, aggregation and generalization. We would be looking in depth about all these in next set of videos. So this was all about this video. I hope you like this video. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're someone who is new to my channel, please go ahead and watch out the tech content first. And if you find it useful, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you're someone who is new to DBMS, or if you know someone who is like just starting with DBMS, please suggest them this series, because this is a very basic and beginner friendly series. Till then, take care, keep learning, keep growing, keep smiling. Bye all.